Hey, hey. All right, so I'm gonna make this one hopefully short. Um, Day 6. This is my second day of procrastinating till the end of the night to do this video. I'm not skipping any days. It's 30 days. Consistency is the key. I am looking here at this paper. I typed this out. This is the questions. I did not create the questions. They were provided. They belong to the coaching group. A bunch of smart people came up with them. And anyway, I'm actually going to, I was struggling picking which question because they're getting harder. So I'm going to post it like in the comments. I think I can like link it or something. I don't know. I'm going to try and copy paste, figure it out, ask a tech savvy friend for help. And yeah, maybe if you guys see a question on there that you want me to answer, you can tell me to answer that one next, or you could just start looking at them and answering them for yourself. So the one that I chose tonight is, do you love what you do? So I think the plain and simple answer is no. There's more to it than that. I'm sitting on the ground in my room after work in my scrubs because I work at a hospital. I'm stretching out my hip because I'm sore. And I thought yoga was supposed to help that. I feel more sore now. I don't know. Anyway, I work at a hospital. I'm an x-ray tech. Schooling is 2 years and I've been doing it for about 5 years now. I've worked at 4 different hospitals. Yeah, the plain and simple answer is no, I don't. That's why I have a plan to leave. I think that I learned pretty quickly that healthcare in general is not for me. Don't get me wrong. I love my actual job. Like shooting x-rays is fun. I loved working at a trauma hospital. Like Harborview was great because it was exciting and made me use like my brain in a way that I hadn't used because you had to get creative, and I miss that, and I like that part of it. I also like, you know, probably at least once a day I have a really great patient, and you know, I can connect with them. But I'm so done with the politics and the bullshit. You know, I literally left Washington State so that I could keep my job. Even though I knew I wasn't going to stay, I didn't want to be forced to quit or get fired. America, stop that. So, I think that there's a lot of, you know, working in Texas has been eye-opening because Washington is, there's a lot of unions, so they just treat people a little better, supposedly. Well, they were when I was there. I don't know about that anymore. But yeah, people are really getting dicked around down here. Nobody's making what they should be making competitively. You know, people are, everywhere you go, people are overworked. I would say about 50% of my shifts, I don't clock out and take an actual lunch break. Not because I don't want to. I'm still eating. Like, I'll find time to eat. I'm not gonna not eat. Like, no job is that cool. But there is just not enough staff, or not enough like time. Like, the time doesn't work out. Like, there's like a new guy, or there's a surgery case or something. There's some reason why it's not appropriate to take a lunch at this hour, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm done with it. I remember sitting in my car in Seattle the day I had orientation for PIMA, which is the school I went to. And I was talking to my mom on the phone. It was like early morning, and I was talking to her about how I was nervous about whether or not I was making the right choice. I chose X-ray because I was like, ooh, what am I supposed to do? You know, what was I, 25? Got out of the Marine Corps, was a manager for a while, did some stuff here and there, but like didn't, you know, ever since I quit the Marine Corps, or ever since I got out, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do next forever. And so I was nervous if I was making the right choice, and maybe had some commitment issues. I actually went inside to orientation, and before we started, and this was literally like all the students just in their regular clothes, meeting the instructors, just sitting in a classroom going over like the intro. I went in the bathroom and I freaking puked. I've never done that in my life. I've never gotten like that anxious or worked up. So weird. So weird. And I wasn't hungover. It was like literally just in my stomach. And I thought I was nervous because I was like afraid to commit to something. But now I'm wondering if I knew that I was choosing the safe route versus what I was supposed to do. But I don't know. I have no regrets. I've learned a lot from X-ray. I'm so glad I have some medical knowledge, especially now with all the, you know, I want to know who I can trust and know how to advocate for myself and people I care about, because people are so naive to anything in medical. And so it's sad and scary that people just don't know, like they don't even know what to ask or when to say no, or they just don't know what to do. You know, people don't know that you should go to an urgent care instead of going to the ER. Like, if you don't need surgery, it's likely you can just go to an urgent care. It's cheaper and faster usually, FYI. Yeah, people don't know that they can say no to certain things like procedures and exams. Like they think that just because the doctor says, hey, I want to do this, that they have to agree. They don't. I mean, I'm not saying you should be unruly and like not cooperate, but a lot of times doctors order stuff to just cover their ass. You know, be like, well, I checked them out, they're fine. You have the right to say no to things, and I'm glad I have that knowledge. And I don't know who it was, but somebody, maybe Andy Frisella, probably, said, or maybe it was Sean Whalen, I don't even know, basically that you have seasons. And you know, being an X-ray tech working at a hospital has been a season. Not a very long one, but that's fine. I feel like I've learned a lot from it, and I am ready for my next season, because it's not it. This is not it. So, yeah. And you know, the more I think about it, like I watch people that have been in healthcare for a long time and they're burnout and they're not having it. And I don't think it's getting better. It's definitely gonna get worse before it gets better. And I wanna get it far away from it. So, I'm ready for the next thing. And I don't wanna wait 20 years to be like, oh, I didn't really like that. I was just doing it because it paid well. When in reality, like, you know, I just worked like, I have 5 overtime shifts in a couple weeks. And like, it's, you know, it doesn't pay that well to be working that hard and be that like frustrated or whatever you're feeling. It's not worth it. I'd rather make less money and be happier. So anyway, I know I said this was going to be short. I lied. Joke's on you if you're still here. Yeah. Ask yourself that question, I guess. Do you like what you do? Are you going to stick with it just because you're there? Is it the safe job, or is it what you really want to do with your life? And if it's not, then how the fuck are you going to get out of it? What are you waiting for? Okay, bye.